Hi folks, here is a quick review of what you can expect to see when you either join us for a private one-on-one free consultation with Adventureengine or join us in one of our webinars. We're giving you a sneak peek into how the Adventureengine system, a cloud-based reservation system, can save tour operations and suppliers a massive amount of time as they're booking clients. So moving right along, just to give you an idea of what we'll be looking at, is we focus on things like points of sale. Like most typical tour operators and suppliers out there, we're after a customer. Now that customer might hit the supplier through the website, there's going to be a phone call, maybe an email, and that's going to come to the point of contact for the customer. Now for smaller operations, that could be the people in the main office. It may be people in multiple offices, and there may be an agent involved as well if it's a bit of a larger operation. And typically we'll get a little data sheet going on this customer. And then the fun starts. There's some faxing, there's some emailing, there's some phoning back and forth to find out about commissions availability for this type of trip. There's a third line typically of staff that starts getting involved now. Do we have availability in the rafts, in the lodges, whatever makes availability in your trip? These folks become involved in seeing if that trip is available for the client, booking the client in, and affecting all the inventory that they're in charge of. These folks may be calling one another, they're probably calling the staff office is probably updating the agent will then be updating the customer. Now, if you're a larger operation or a tour operator, you will have another row of folks to deal with, and those would be your vendors. Now, the vendors in an example might be a hotel. And in fact, it's probably not just one hotel, it's probably several hotels. So per booking, what's happening is different staff are calling these different, in this example, hotels. What's available? What are the rates? Do you have the specialties? They're calling back to confirm, and they're negotiating. This becomes incredibly noisy. There's a lot going on per booking here, and databases are getting updated and being sent back and forth to one another. When it looks like we've got this trip all figured out, more than likely things have gone around a few times. God forbid there's been some edits from the original order that's bounced all the way through. We'll start seeing confirmations coming back through to the customer. And this is all, in a typical mainstream way, being done manually. How can we save time? We can use a cloud-based system like Adventureengine. What happens here will be the customer hits the system online. It's probably the website of the main tour, or it could be the agency site. The provider of the trip provides all the trip details into the main system. When the customer logs in, they can log in through the website, they can do a tentative booking, they can do an inquiry. Similarly, the agent will be able to access this with their own passcodes, their own rules and regulations about what they can see, what the commissions are per trip, all sorts of different levels of detail. The remote staff, the multiple staff, the accountants, they can all have their own access area as well into the reporting features that the system has, for instance, in accounting. All of this can be set and customized per operation and per your rules. Vendors, this is where, again, it can become a real time saver. Vendors can actually integrate and load their availability, so we can do a quick query to see what's available. Similarly, the vendors can log in and provide their information back and forth. It removes all that phoning, all of those faxes. Massive amounts of time can be saved as queries go out, the best rate is picked, everything is confirmed, and it's reconfirmed before the trip takes place. So this type of system saves a massive amount of time, particularly in areas around agencies and around vendors. You can see savings of up to 80% over a typical manual application. So this allows a company to really scale and sell their trips through different channels. If you join us with Adventureengine, we'll be happy to go through a calculation of your unique return on investment. So before you buy a reservation system or get involved in a new system, you want to figure out, what is this going to save me? It's not an easy chore to build one of these things out. If you do a demo with Adventureengine, we'll provide you one that you can customize for your own business to figure out your times, your typical processes, and what you can expect to save in a year. You can also see where bottlenecks are taking place and get rid of those. When we look at things like best return on investment, you want to look at your model. You want to find a system, one like Adventureengine, that can be customized to your particular shape, size, and operation. You may want to just look at creating efficiencies around your customer communication. We can do that. That's not a problem. Perhaps you also are having a lot going on back and forth between agents. If you're working with agents through to customers, please give us a call, because we can make your life so much easier and your bottom line so much better. Again, bigger companies are going to have more staff people, you're going to have more noise, and you know what? We're going to be able to save you more money. So if you have different offices, different staff people that you want to manage, how they're communicating, how they're pulling reports, what they can see, what they can edit, what they can sell, we can do that for you. And the biggest model of all would be something like a tour operator, where you're working with different fulfillment partners, different vendors over here. Again, this can all be programmed. The system can all be programmed to your model. And we can make a system that is effective, clean, and is going to save you time. It's also going to make a better quality experience for your customers, your agents, your staff, and your vendors. And it will allow you to scale. It will allow you to save money you can reinvest back into your company. It's exciting stuff. So we would suggest that you take a look below this video, click on one of our upcoming webinars, or give us a call. Send us an email. We'll provide you with a free consultation, a free demo of the system. You can take a look at all the different functionality that is there and how it relates to your unique business. We'll provide you with an ROI calculator, different things to take away that you can talk to with your staff to help you with the decision-making process. But basically, this type of system can move your company to the next level of service and the next level of profitability. So give us a call at Adventureengine.com. Sign yourself up for a free demo at any time that suits you, and we look forward to helping your company move to the next level of systems. Thank you very much, and have a good adventure out there.